Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Roberto Carlos becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris with the corner, there first. Now this could be a chance. He's found some space. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Messi gets flagged offside. Roberto Carlos. And it's Chiellini. Beckenbauer. Eric Garcia. Conte. Eric Garcia. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. And it's Conte. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Haaland. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos has the space to scheme. Kachu! And that is well cleared. Pass somewhat off target. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That pass isn't the best. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to pass it. There's the shot! Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. And he's got away from it. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar, Mbappe. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Timber. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Eric Garcia. And it's Kachu. Played into space. Now, and a chance! Goal! Paris!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
But! Après 31 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7.
Paris Paris are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Kokchu. He is just caressing the ball. Elects to cross. Now the clearance is short. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland. Paid to that. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Mbappe. Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rijkaard. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Après 43 minutes de jeu par le numéro 21.
Paris are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Hangs in a cross.
Une minute.
And that has been cleared. Now he's running away. And the finish! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Paris Saint-Germain really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Villa. Eric Garcia. Now, can they get him away? And this is Kante. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Raul. He's earned a reprieve for the time being. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kukcu. Timber. He's found a way through. And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an imaginative pass. Khan can get it clear. Costa Curta. Nice sequence of passes this, and he was alert to it. Messi. So we've reached the hour mark. Ambitious ball here. Great ball if he can get... Haaland! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
Après 63 minutes de jeu.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. This place, these people and their heroes. The grand old stadium graced by so many greats of the Mexican game. But above all, a game always of its proud and passionate people. So off we go then. Roberto Carlos becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to...
And a header! Against the crossbar! Serginho with the clearance. Beckham. Juve. Spread to the right. Doué picks it up out wide. Oh, well played. Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Makalele. Nicely spread. And here's Doué. He's picked his way through. Beckham. Cross to the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. David Villa. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Makalele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Makalele simply refused to be outdone there. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. This is a promising build-up. And that's been intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Always onto this. David Villa!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. El Paso Locomotive are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Serginho. El Paso Locomotive are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
There. It's Neymar! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
David Villa. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And if you have just joined us, still roll! Neymar. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming. Xavi Alonso. And Neymar. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Doué. Juve, can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Goal.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
El Paso Locomotive restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Neymar. Rodri. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's in on goal. David Villa. And he shoots! This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
El Paso Locomotive get the ball rolling in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Villa. That's going wide left. Neymar finding himself in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's put paid to the danger. Bellingham is onto this. Oh, he's having a go! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Juve, lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Villa, looking to play him in. Now it's Bellingham. Real chance! That's another chance! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Paris Saint-Germain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rodri. Must have now gone. Now it's Villa. Chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely worked. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham to take it as usual. Chiellini is there and he can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And he's lost his man here. And the finish! It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Neymar! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Makalele tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Count scooting forward. Batistuta. That's a delicate pass. And that has been cleared. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Diouf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass somewhat off target, and it's Count. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Rodri, shifted upfield. Now it's Villa. Xavi Alonso. Beckenbauer. Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. In comes the corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. That should get the job done. And here's Mbappe. And he is deftly away. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a chance! That has been knocked clear. Batistuta. Serginho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Now it's Bale. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's beautifully weighted. Bellingham gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rodri has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The ball has bounced loose now. Xavi Alonso. He's only too happy to take that back. Gerrard. Now he's got space here. And a chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rodri. Raul. Mbappe. Raul. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And it's Deco. Shot could be on. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given, it always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Costa Curta. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Villa, Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Deco. Look at the space. It's Van Basten! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. Not where it came from. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland looking to pass their way up the pitch. Robertson. Gerrard. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Roberto Carlos. And it's Chiellini. Time and again they are repelled.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And that's been won straight back. Gabriel. Neymar. Here's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! And another try! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.